Tank Operations European Command is a game available now on Steam for the PC, and it's a turn-based World War II strategy game taking command of the Western Allies. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and thanks for tuning in today at my first look at Tank Operations European Command, a game that really reminds me of games like, well, anything hexagonal World War II, like Unity of Command. A lot of great games out there that really are unknown or unseen for turn-based strategy, and this is one that I wanted to check out because in a mission we get command of a battleship and a landing force invading Italy, and to me that sounds pretty cool. So if you think this is pretty cool too and you like the channel, go ahead and click or tap that like button to show your support, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks everyone for supporting World War II and historical content, because it's a dying breed on YouTube. It's scary and has historical things and scary guns, so thank you for supporting it, because the algorithm will suppress it. And it's important to share these types of things because, of course, there are games where you can do alternative history, but it's very interesting when you're reliving operations from World War II, yet you have your own dynamic style of how you can do things slightly differently. We'll get started then as playing the invasion of Italy after Operation Husky. Operation Torch, the Battle of Tunisia, and Operation Husky lie before that, before the invasion of Italy, but those are basically tutorial missions and some easier stuff. We're going to see some battleships, though, and blow up some things in our first look here, so I won't know everything, but it's a learning process that we'll take together as we work our way up to the Gothic Line, eventually Operation Neptune, Liberation of Paris, and then all the way to the race for Berlin. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if there's other games for this series. There probably is, but if there is, it's probably the Eastern Allies, for example, the Soviets, and then also the British, and maybe the Germans too, that you can play as. So let's get started with the invasion of Italy and see what lies in store for us. There's a little bit of a cutscene that I'm going to skip because
Invasion of Italy.
It takes a very long time for this guy to read
September
all this stuff.
3rd, 1943.
Yeah. It's the same voice actor, though, that does, I believe, European Escalation and, well, really just War Games campaign. So here we are. We got ourselves our hexagons everywhere, and our landing force lies in front of us. Multiple battleships and an aircraft carrier, too, ready to hit Napoli, and also, I can't see that city. But anyway, basically Western Italy is what we're invading. So to our west, or rather north, would lie Rome. There it is, and then other cities including Cassino. Oh, and I wonder if there's actually Monte Cassino here. Maybe we'll see that battle eventually. Cool. Well, the Germans have set up a lot of defenses in, I guess, some really good positions. Anti-aircraft guns, artillery to hinder our landing forces and ships, and some heavy armor, including Tiger tanks that are lying in wait too. So let's go ahead and start bombarding them and asking them kindly to move with a physical discussion. Damn straight. We're going to go ahead and bombard the coast for a little while, as that's the best thing to do before an invasion. Our aircraft carrier can also deploy some aircraft, as you would imagine, and we'll see what it can do against them. Alright, let's get rid of one artillery gun at least. Perfect. We're also clearing spaces for our forces to land. If the Germans happen to occupy a space on the coast, we're not able to land there. So it probably would be a good idea for us to move back some of the more lighter units. Also, our recon aircraft can sneak in. To get a closer look at stuff, though, I want to stay away from the anti-aircraft guns. Looks like they've got a Flak 88 there, and some bunkers too. I think these might be able to, it's a flak bunker, it might be able to stop infantry as well. So we'll see exactly what it can do. Let's get rid of that artillery gun so it doesn't, there we go, causes trouble later. And let's make sure everything's fired their guns. Looks like most things have already fired, so our landing force can go in, but first let's deploy our aircraft. We have Dauntlesses, Hellcats, and Wildcats at our disposal. Let's go ahead and deploy the boys. And they'll be able to fly in and attack in the next turn, but let's get our aircraft deployed first. Very cool, you can actually see them on the decks of the carrier too. I don't know if that's historically accurate. I don't remember carriers in, maybe they were smaller carriers, but I don't remember those in this operation. But doesn't mean it didn't happen. Alright, aircraft carrier is done. And let's go ahead and start deploying some of our battleship teams now. We have M4 Shermans and M3 Stuarts at our disposal, and Greyhounds and a Priest at the other carrier. So we definitely got to take that Tiger out. That's going to be a nightmare for us if we don't take action against it right away. So we better start deploying our units right away. Now, also as our units land, they can attack too. So we've got a pretty good advantage against the enemy, though that Sherman just missed. Ooh, that's going to be that's a heavy oof. Let's try again. Are you kidding me? 2 misses in a row? Well, now it's just bias. From that range? There we go. A poor hit, but at least a hit. We now have M3 Stewards at our disposal. Landing on the pier. And let's also get a Greyhound to flank the other side of that artillery. Oops. And another miss. Wow, the Americans are such poor shots today. What is going on with that? Tuck that plane in a little bit more. Alright, let's try on this side. M4. Get rid of those artillery guns. Wow, I've practiced this a little bit. I've never seen so many misses at such close range. I guess it would make sense if I can't believe that. Yeah, I guess it would make sense if we were a little further away, but we're literally right next to the gun. That's crazy. Alright. So we're gonna have to come from this side.
No problem.
Okay, the Stewards have the ability to fire. There we go. All it took was 1 hit. No real damage on that bunker, but all good. Oh, that Tiger is going to absolutely obliterate us. It's very nice. Everything becomes like a transparent color once it's out of moves. So we'll fly both of these Catalinas up here. These are recon aircraft, essentially. And I don't know exactly what our objectives are. Maybe just to capture Rome itself? I'm not entirely certain. Oh, I guess it is. It's a glowing objective. But we'll see how far off the beach we can come. Okay, let's make it the Axis turn now. Oh, they're going to obliterate us. Oh, they missed too. I guess it works both ways. Oh, there's real artillery. Nice, we counterattacked. Ground unit damaged. So we can repair that. Well, so much for that. Unit destroyed. There goes our artillery, boys. I certainly didn't want that Tiger tank to escape. And now they've got a really impressive defensive line here. Multiple defensive guns. Wow, there's so much going on. The camera's just rolling all around. Alright, we got 500 points. Funds. I don't know what we can do with that. Conquered cities. So we need to... Oh, wow. We have to conquer 21 different cities. That's amazing. Alright, what's the difference here? Recon and high alert. Alright, let's get our planes closer to the action. Let's surround this Tiger tank. Oh, what? He can counterattack. He wasn't able to do that before.
No way.
Okay, well, let's capture some of these positions. Oh, and oh, look at that. It actually turned to graves for our troops. Wow, 1 artillery strike, and that was it. The GIs didn't stand a chance. All right, let's get this artillery out of the way. Capture Napoli in our second turn here. Oh, you can... Oh, that's stupid. If you... Once you conquer an area, once you leave, that's it. It goes back under enemy control. Okay. I don't like that. There we go. Well, now we got a plus 1,000. We've captured 2 cities already. So the coastline is under our control. And let's continue to hammer some of these defenses. Oh, wow. Those are really dug in. Can we hit anything from here? I don't think our ships can get any closer either, can they? Oh, that's going to take a long time to hit that. Alright, well now our air support really has to come in to play here. Yeah, let's just hit the Tiger instead. Next time we'll do that. Let's see, can you zoom over here? Looks like our ship won't move. It's a stationary ship, so the fleet, we can only request that they deploy units or attack, but we can't move them, and that must be under control of the Navy. Could attack here in order to bypass defenses. In the future, maybe. Alright, we've got 3,000 points to spend, 3,000 funds. So let's see what else we can do with this. We got the mini-map here, terrain info. Mission goals are to conquer Rome, destroy or conquer German ammo depots, and destroy German bombers. So we need to find where the ammo depots are and conquer Rome. And we've got money, but it doesn't look like I can do anything with it. Okay, let's bring our planes up a little bit more, although these bunkers are they pretty much strangle our air force if we go near there. But let's get close to the enemy tanks and see if we can attack them in the next run.
On our way.
how far that flak can fire. It doesn't show like an area of effect or anything. Okay, the aircraft have moved. Interesting, the Tiger can't hit now from the flank. Maybe he gets one chance to counterfire and that's it. Alright, the battleship can fire again, but no targets in sight. Okay, well, we almost destroyed that Tiger. That's good. Oh, didn't mean to do that. My mistake. I wonder if infantry can go in there and clean that bunker without having to destroy it. That seems like the better move. Oh, nice. Indirect hit. That Tiger doesn't stand a chance. Let's see. It doesn't show our full... doesn't show the full ammo or armor left, but that's okay. Alright, let's end our turn and see what the Germans do now. I feel like they're going to hit us with some pretty big guns. German troops are moving from trenches. Tigers get the hell out of there. Man, how does he do that? Oh wow, there goes the Stewart. That's why we're trying to get rid of the Tigers first. That's 7 misses in a row. I guess I can't do anything about that. Looks like they defended the Tiger with 2 anti-aircraft guns. Artillery unit there. No damage at all, really. Nothing to be concerned about.
Reviling damage.
Okay, that's actually 2 guns then. Now that's something to be concerned about. What the hell? There was a machine gun firing and then stuff exploding. What? Were those, those were anti-aircraft guns firing. That didn't sound like a... Oh, boy. Well, the Tigers have got to go then. If we sacrifice the aircraft to get rid of the tanks, that's the better option.
Direct hit target destroyed.
Good job. Although I don't know how to bring the plane back to safety.
Roger.
So note to self, I think if we're going to play with planes, we should just get aggressive and use them as one-way tickets to victory. With all those anti-aircraft guns out, I can bombard them for years, but you want to take the initiative and push before they can reinforce. Oh boy, now we got a Panther coming in from over here. Great. So we're still locked down at the cities. Oh, we can buy some new stuff, though. There we go. That's where we spend some points. Good. Although, really just the M4 Sherman is all we have at our disposal. Luckily, we can sort through. There's ammo trucks and things. We can also get some more aircraft going, so let's try to get some, let's see, some artillery would be good. But all we have is a 105. Let's buy 2 of those. And then we probably should get some more M4 Shermans. What's our total here? We have 2250 remaining after this. So let me buy another Stewart. There we go. Well, that's cool. I just learned about that. I really like that. That's very cool. Now with these howitzers, we'll be able to bombard their anti-aircraft guns and both the ones exposed and also the bunkers, so that should be good. Strong against infantry, it says, but really it's best against anything since it can hit the enemy without being attacked back. Let's see. Strong against tanks in the 76. Let's get that for the remaining incoming Panther and Tiger. And then we'll get some more Shermans. And then what about infantry? Do we have any sort of... let's see. May cross mountains and rivers. Oh, so we can go across here and get behind the enemy too. Very interesting. So we have the ability to do that. Sniper team, anti-tank team, and saboteurs. Let's go with the ranger teams. Apparently we can only buy 1, even though we've got enough points. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's because the battleship's full. Okay. Let's buy 1 more ranger team then. They seemed quite useful. Especially with their ability to cross mountains. There we go. Okay, now can we deploy these units? Or in the next turn? Okay, so we bought them in this turn and we can deploy them in the next. That's a cool system. I really like that. That's really nice. Do we have the ability to attack anymore? Probably don't want to... Yeah, except for the anti-aircraft guns. Yeah, so for your initial attack, you definitely want to take out those Tigers any means necessary, so that way you just have to deal with the flak guns. And those can be dealt with easily by tanks. Well, not easily, but they can continue to fire at them with no consequence. bunker's almost dealt with. And if we stay in here, looks like there's shields above our units, so that might mean that the enemy can't fire at us directly without getting very close. So let's end our turn and see what happens. Deploy some more units next time.
Taking heavy damage.
Oh, never mind. They're still able to fire at us. We just must have additional cover then. Uh-oh. What are those units? Are those anti-tank? Uh-oh. Looks like some of those units may have had anti-tank. Like, one of them looks like he's got a Panzer Shrek. I'd also buy more planes, but that's only going to help us in the initial landing zone, not the late game. There goes the aircraft. Wow, so aircraft are pretty much one and done. Once those guns shoot at them, they're done. Okay, let's continue to attack the bunkers. Get those out of the way. There we go. And let's deploy some anti-tank guns now. Oh, the howitzers can only take place over here. I'm surprised we don't have the Wolverines or the Wolverine or the Hellcat. Although those may have not been used at this time. Okay. We can actually deploy some of our artillery over here, can't we? The Germans have their own artillery over there, though. Ooh, that's pretty good.
On the march. Attack.
Nice. Okay, artillery is quite powerful. I pissed him off. Oop. He turned, immediately shot at me. Another miss. Wow. Americans can't hit anything. Okay, let's try to deploy our Ranger team. And... oh, they can only deploy in that turn. Okay. Well, we're getting more units on the field, so eventually we'll overpower the Germans. Looks like we can't hit that artillery.
Firing target.
But shoot at everything you can, boys. I want to try to cause some damage here. Can't move, but I can shoot. So on that next turn, we should be able to attack the artillery piece.
Firing.
And I wonder if saboteurs are able to attack those buildings. That might be a skill of theirs. Like no targets can be hit here. I'm going to keep in the villages until we've... Nice, there we go. I need to build up a little bit more force and have the Germans throw their tanks at us. A lot of infantry approaching. That's scary. We got 1,775. Let's buy some more aircraft now. We've got one of the anti-aircraft bunkers taken care of. What do you got here? Catalina's have been absolutely shredded. Dauntless is very good against ground targets. Okay, wow. So on a next time playthrough, we'll know that that's a very powerful and a unit that you need to very well defend too. The Thunderbolt seems to be good though. Strong against, very strong against. Let's try to go for a one and done on that one. And we'll get those two ready for next turn. This is cool. I really like this. Only thing is, I'd like to see the ability for the player. Wow, I'd like to see for the ability of the player to make their own missions. That's something I'd really like to see. Are they firing at the battleships? You better not. Alright.
You're under fire.
Yeah, artillery guns firing, good.
Under fire.
Alright. Time to destroy the tanks. Artillery can't fire over that direction for some reason. Unit eliminated. Good job, boys. There we go. Anti-tank gun, very good against that tank. Nice. Okay, now we're starting to chew through those Germans. And look at that, they're bringing their units closer. Come right to us. Beautiful. Oh, miss on that infantry. Let's get those planes up and running. This is definitely a game that you could take your time with and play all day. Yeah, we're defending ourselves on the beaches now from a counterattack. Let's get that Ranger team up here. Critical hit, nice work. Alright, we have 800 points ready to spend. Let's see what we can do at the shopping center. Let's see. Some more artillery might be good for us. Let's go with, looks like we can buy two 105mm howitzers. So let's do that. And German, your turn. This is really nice. I wonder what a defensive mission would be like. It'd be cool to play the Battle of the Bulge and prepare for a defense. That'd be very interesting. Oh, there's a Martyr there. That's an anti-tank gun, essentially. Oh, and the Germans have some air support. Good for them. Yeah, anytime I go out from the village, we just get slaughtered. So we're going to have to defend. I believe that is an anti-tank unit as well. That's cool. Alright, artillery's going to shred the rest of those German units.
Under fire.
Alright, I think from here on out, the Germans are going to have a bad time. We just lost a Ranger squad to a one-hit gun, though. Alright, boys, time to fight back.
On the march. Attack. Roger. Fire. Problem. Target acquired.
Okay, we got the German Air Force out there. I guess I could have attacked with just the ship and got it over with. Starting to rely on those less and less. Yeah, now we need artillery to bust through these defensive lines. If I leave the city, they'll shoot at us, so we need to get some more artillery guns going.
Correct.
Nice. Alright. Bombers are standing by, but it looks like most of the German armor has either been dealt with or is behind flak cover, so we'll go over here.
No problem.
Head up the coast. Nothing we can hit here. I need to get a scout to go over there. There's some trouble on that side. If we can get another one of those. The Catalina seemed pretty expensive, wasn't it? 800? 350. Never mind. We'll get that one and deploy it in the next turn. This is awesome. I really like this. My second playthrough, I can already tell some big improvements that I can make just by playing it once and understanding game mechanics more
Under fire.
level of defense. Oh, look at that. We're immediately counterattacking with artillery. Beautiful. We certainly want more artillery.
Reinforcement.
There we go. That's what their unit was. Alright, we can counterfire that. So essentially now the Germans have artillery, tanks, defenses, and flak guns. That's crazy. Those aircraft are going to shred them. Alright, baby, let's do it.
Attacking. Keep back up. Come on.
Alright, looks like a German Stuka's coming in. And they shot down one of my planes with that, I think. Junkers 87. Our ship should have something to destroy those. Alright, a couple more turns till we're able to attack. Get some fighters up now. Let's deploy the Catalina over here. Ah. Some big artillery guns there, too.
You're firing.
Man, the Germans never get finished off. Okay, let's cut through the remaining of these defenses. This will provide an opportunity for me to bypass these defenses here and go to Maritia if we need to. Wow, this is slow and go. So essentially it's like a defense versus a defense. It's almost like a reverse... it's almost like reverse... what was the name of that movie? Boy, I can't believe I can't think of it at the moment. Let's buy some more units, though, while we think of it. Dunkirk was what I was thinking of. Just in reverse. There we go. Let's get another tank out. So the more positions we capture, the more money that we'll get to per turn. So our forces will build. Once we broke it through this line here, we can cut up this way, and then go over to Casino as well. And then maybe capture 3 this way. Which is good, because our main goal is Rome. So we do need to cut towards the north, but... also, if we cut Italy in half, that'll stop a lot of their forces. Look at all the defenses that they had ready to defend on the south. So it looks like we could really just go in with the defenses here, push past here and come up behind and then clear. Really a long game here. Very nice. Alright. And I love the art style. Everything looks beautiful. Like the water even looks good. It feels like we're playing a board game. It's just really nice. Don't want to leave our defensive zone at the moment for obvious reasons. Alright, we do have the artillery standing by. Let's fire that one. Lol. Just immediate counterfire. Alright, so we certainly want our own artillery too, and then tanks. We've captured 2 of 21 cities, so you can see it's pretty grandiose each mission. There's a lot to be done. Shame our tank couldn't fire them walking just in front like that. Alright, good. We've destroyed a German artillery piece, the one that was hindering us the whole time.
Reinforcements.
So yeah, we need more artillery guns to clear out all this artillery. Nice, very good. Wow, we do better on the Germans' turn than we do on our own turn. That's great. And that artillery got the hell out of there after that plane started coming close. Air unit damage, fixed planes by placing them on aircraft carrier or airfield. This would be great with a Pacific theater. It'd be awesome to capture little islands and stuff like that. Alright. Gotta clear out the remaining Germans here. There we go. Okay, now we need some sort of anti-air defenses. I think we did have access to some of those. So let's see if we can buy. I don't know if I have enough points for that. Artillery is what it's under. 90mm anti-aircraft guns. So we will need some anti-aircraft now. I was hoping the ships might be able to fire at the planes if they got close to the coast, but doesn't seem to be the way. And of course, this is our first look too, so I'm not certain how all mechanics work. That's really understanding the vehicles is half the battle, and then understanding the game mechanics is the other half. I want that damn thing out of the way. Wow, we were just hitting that thing hard, but just no can do. There we go. And I can't move the battleship. It doesn't let me double click and move that anywhere. I can see why, because otherwise you might move the battleship up here and start deploying tanks, and it'll bypass the whole gameplay. Makes sense. Alright, oh, 90mm coming next turn. Oh, that thing's gotta go. The only way we can get rid of it is with the Navy. Okay, we're still bracing for German attack after attack. We got Panthers coming to us continuously, and other tanks, but it looks like it's just coming down to the artillery. So, there's really no targets for me now. And the Catalina can stay right there. In fact, let's come a little closer. There we go. We'll just sit there and keep an eye on them. Now, I think the planes here, these are Fokker-Wolf 190s, so it's probably just air superiority fighters, though I'm sure they can do damage to infantry. This is really cool. I like this. Just trying to get a foothold here. Like I said, we do better every time the Germans attack. Our defenses are our strength here. Wow, whole damn German Air Force closing in on us. Nice. Artillery doing some good work there.
Lightly damaged.
So I certainly want to buy some more artillery. It's a very good unit. Does a lot of good damage to light and heavy units alike. Look at all the artillery they've got. They certainly know that it's effective. Absolutely. Tank destroyers and... oh, wow. That one got wrecked. He's about dead. Alright. I certainly want to buy some tank destroyers now. Well, let's put up our AA gun. What's the biggest threat out there? Probably the Junkers.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Okay, I think we want more artillery first of all, because that's a really good way to clear out their artillery and light units. So let's do that. And we can buy only one. And we'll be able to use that in the next turn.
Yes, sir. Target destroyed.
Nice, very good. Good damage. Ah, the battleship. Hell yeah. I didn't realize the battleship could fire. And it doesn't look like... yep, our ships cannot fire at aircraft, so that's a shame. Well, let's finish that damn thing off. Come on, boys. Damn. That thing will not break. That is crazy. That is like me for the elderly at crosswalks. It just won't stop. Alright, well... I think what we'll do is go to our next turn, and we'll wait for some more points to come in and then continue to gather artillery. Because they're just in pissed-off counterattack mode. They're just coming at us over and over and over. Oh, those aircraft can attack. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, artillery is going to be a super important thing. It's the only way we can counter-attack their artillery. Oh, hell yeah! Good, the ships can defend themselves just nicely. They just have to attack.
Under fire.
Alright, well, we're going to do a ton of artillery now. And with that, we should be able to clear out all of these light units and all the defenses. So it seems to be the most obvious solution here.
Good firing.
Alright, artillery it is. Nice. Artillery down here keeps getting bopped. I want more artillery near Naples, so let's do that. So artillery. Nice. Alright, good. Now what can our units do? It looks like we've got
Firing target.
unfortunately a German squad coming up. That's a Grenadiers. Those seem to be well armed against tanks.
Target destroyed.
Never mind. Well, let's get some rips down below in the comment section for that one. That was crazy.
Target
And some rips for that flak bunker that we finally destroyed after all that time. Damn. The Germans were ready for a fight. I think this is blocking our line of sight too. So let's see if we can clear that
Firing
out.
target.
That's going to take a long time to clear. Alright, most of our guns have fired off. Tanks doing a great job. I mean, the battleships are doing a great job of covering the flank here.
Attacking.
Ah, damn, another miss. Well, overall, a very good game, I think. I must say, I really enjoy this. Let's do one more turn, and then we'll call it a day, as we're just kind of taking a first look here. But this is definitely a game I think I would really enjoy playing more than all the other turn-based games that I've played before. This one really has some nice models, very understandable. It's nice to be able to buy units and deploy them from the battleships like that for our naval invasion. That's really cool. and earning more points as we go on and capture more positions. That's really rewarding too. I like that a lot. Wow. Other German light units coming through now. It's like we're at a stalemate. We're certainly doing a lot of damage and gaining ground, but the Germans are not letting us off the beach without a fight. That's cool. And in order to capture each town too, sometimes we need to capture multiple flags, so it's not like you can just roll through a town. Some of these are kind of small, but Rome, for example, let's take a look at that as the Germans are losing flags. Or planes. That one took 4 flags, and these ones took 2 and 3. Or 3 and 3. Awesome. Alright, let's bring the herd onto the Germans one last time. Let's do it, baby. I think we'll solidify our position after this.
Under attack.
There we go. Much better. And they've lost all their heavy tanks, so let's get out there and give them a piece of our mind.
Under attack.
Oh yeah. Looks like their planes are turning away. That's it.
Firing target.
Germans are losing all their line. Let's deploy our howitzers then. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Bring the guns, baby. Alright. So let's see. So yeah, I can buy some more aircraft then and clear out remaining units, but I think from here on out, we'll just buy artillery, blow this line apart, and then build up a tank force to attack this direction and this direction too, so we'll have units going all around. It's going to take a very long time, but I just wanted to showcase this game because I think it's quite cool, and I love these turn-based games. This is a really fun one. So if you want to see a full playthrough on this one, get aggressive and click or tap that like button and show your support regardless. Even if you don't like this game or if you weren't as fond of it as other games, do show support because it's the content of World War II that's being killed off by Susie and her cronies. So I'll see you all next time. Thanks for the love and support, and take care, everyone. This is a very fun game. I like this.